nice in every way. It's just a shame that there are no bones lying around. With a little renovation, perhaps this place could be used for even more valuable research. Are you interested? Can you help me?
It's a bit rough around the edges, but we have weapons, space, and everything else we might need. So, limber up and let's go a few rounds. Don't worry about holding back. This place ain't half bad.
You built such a spacious campsite. Amazing. Can I practice my archery and scouting techniques here? Or maybe we can practice together. Let's compete and see who wins.
Something about this place feels familiar. This campsite's layout is similar to the example provided in the first version of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Manual. You're amazing. How did you manage to remember all these little details? I'm just in awe.
How did you know that I was worrying about finding a place to practice? Simple tents and a traveler's pack? Practicing here would be great. Good thinking setting this up around your house. Many thanks for the trouble you went to.
This place feels familiar. Let me look at my notebook. Yes, when I was gathering herbs, rested somewhere. It was like this place. So, this place is safe. Thank you.
You've got a top-notch tent here. And the knapsack on the floor is a limited edition that costs a ton of mora. Oh, if Benny's adventure team could deck out everyone with gear like this, then I wouldn't have to worry so much about recruiting members. I don't want to put you out or anything.
One has witnessed how you have poured your heart and soul into the pursuit of the heavens and abyssal moon. Travelers, their appetite for adventure insatiable. Surely do they leave the most brilliant marks upon this paradise.
Main Fräulein means that she enjoys the style of adventurer camps. She never grows tired of it.
I didn't expect you to be into this kind of thing. Growing grapes. Are you taking a page from Dawn Winery and making your own wine? Not a bad idea. If you succeed, remember to call me over. I'd like to try some.
Promise me that once the grapes ripen, you won't press them into juice. Grapes are best turned into delectable wine. I just remembered my days back at the winery. Why don't I let you in on the secrets of winemaking?
Oh, wow. Looks like you're already an expert in Inazuman open-air hot springs. Ah, the temperature of the water, the shape of the stone statues, the trees and flowers around the pool, even the placement of the folding screens. Everything is just perfect. You might consider becoming a stakeholder in Isa Bathhouse. If you choose to invest, we could be business partners.
Uh-huh. An open-air hot spring. Judging from the amount of steam, I can reasonably infer that the water is perfect. When I'm soaking in a hot spring, my inspiration soars, like steam rising from the hot water. I gotta say, this is fantastic. Seems you really know how to live it up.
Oh? I didn't expect to find my favorite hot springs here. You wouldn't mind it if I took a soak for a while, would you? Soaking in the steaming water is a fine way to cleanse and soothe both your mind and body. Now, if I only had a bottle of sake, that would make it perfect.
Nothing beats a warm and cozy hot spring. Just half an hour in a hot spring is enough to get rid of all the fatigue that accumulates during training and battle. Do you mind if I take a dip now? Oh, you want to join me? A village can provide troops, conceal provisions, assist with reconnaissance, and so on. They often function as key strategic locations in resistance operations. The layout of this village is quite conventional. I doubt anyone could point to anything that's out of place. You've clearly done your homework on Inazuma's environment. I am thoroughly impressed by your abilities.
The terrain in this village is pretty complex. I definitely wouldn't get found if I took a nap here. The buildings are just the right height, too. I should be able to practice my escape techniques. This place is so great.
someone rather discerning fitted out this shrine. Nothing looks out of place and everything's spaced out just right. Yes, I have to hand it to you. You can be rather considerate when it counts.
At first glance, this camp seems organized along arbitrary lines. But on closer inspection, the underlying principles become clear. I would even say they are rather inspiring. Was this an accidental achievement on your part? Or have you studied the art of war in great depth? Either way, in accordance with established military convention, those who demonstrate outstanding capabilities ought to be rewarded.
These stalls look to have been quite carefully arranged. It's a little deserted here, but it's enough for us to put aside our troubles and enjoy some festive fun and relaxation. Even if it's just the two of us, and even if it's our own kind of festival. Thank you. This truly makes me happy. kinds of streets. They're always super lively and beautiful. I especially love climbing onto the roof and looking down at the crowd going about their day. It's incredibly fascinating to me. Actually, while you're here, why don't you also give it a try?
I took a part-time job selling toys once. Barely managed to sell anything. And I got tons of complaints from the parents. Allegedly, my face mask and generally mean-looking demeanor was frightening the kids. It's funny because I distinctly remember hearing the kids say how cool I looked as they walked by. Whatever. It's in the past now anyway.
Huh. Great job here. You really know what you're doing. If you place this in Inazuma, you could probably steal a good chunk of business from Hanamizaka. Shame I can't flex my fixer muscles around here. In other words, no discounts for Toma. I won't let that affect our outings here, though. Food and drinks on me.
Whenever I go to the Grand Bazaar, I head straight to the food stalls, grab some snacks and a drink, and then I take my time checking the place out. But some shops are off limits if you have your hands full. A carpet shop, for example. How about this? We split the snacks. That way, we can finish them off quickly and then get shopping.
Do you think I could open a stall here? I can offer a few different services. Translating ancient texts, deciphering puzzles, selling miniature mechanism models. Sounds like a perfect retirement plan. Forget it then. My body and mind are still in prime condition. Retirement. Maybe in another 100 years. Now this is my kind of environment. And look at this discerning arrangement of shops. I'm impressed, my young apprentice. Perhaps you're more of a business genius than I realized. The next time that I, the renowned Lord Sangama Bay, am negotiating a major business deal, make sure you come along. soldier on, okay? Good morning! I'm doing okay today.
Resting here brings back a lot of memories. I travel a lot for work. Sometimes I have to camp or lodge in a village. It was an unfamiliar experience at first, but I got used to it. Looking back now, I can hardly believe how long I've been with the mantra.
I see this hut is built from wooden stakes, lashed together nice and tight with a rope. It's really sturdy. Looks like you know what you're doing. I don't have anything else to add. Next time we go camping, let's try and set up a tent that's just as strong as this.
Oh, I just love theaters. They take you away from your troubles, and you just feel so free. I quite like this fountain. It's on the smaller side, but it serves its purpose well. The decorations on the side are quite lovely, too.
Did you build this theater yourself? Wow, it's the spitting image. Amazing. But we can't let a fantastic stage like this be without a dancer, can we? I can't wait to try out my new dance on it. The dance still needs a name, though. Could you pick one for me?
Many years ago, back when I still harbored the wish to become human, I prayed that I would one day be able to lead a normal life. I never did fulfill that wish, but that doesn't mean I'm here pining ever harder for it to come true. Still, the fact that things didn't work out doesn't make my past self a fool for hoping in vain that they would. Does it?
Little white houses, plants exclusive to the desert climate. Okay, I think I've got it. It's Aru Village, isn't it? Reminds me of the first time I was out around those parts, doing some field work. When there's time, I'll have to tell you all about what happened on that trip. There are quite a few interesting bits.
I love Aru Village's architectural style. I know, I'm biased, but that's not the reason why. Just look at these intricate patterns and beautiful facades. The ancient style really adds a lot of character. And it's all the more majestic in such a tranquil environment. Can I stay here and admire it for a little longer?
Huh?
Mercs camping in the wild rely on banners and weapon racks to protect themselves. Normally, any reasonable merc will know to keep their distance when they see another group's banner. However, if a not-so-reasonable person insists on approaching, that's when the weapon racks come in handy.
trees look insanely sturdy. The foliage is also surprisingly dense. Just imagine, how cozy would it be if we could climb up there and take a nap? The subtle breeze blowing on the leaves, coupled with the sound of water coming from the fountain. Oh, I swear, I'm feeling sleepy already.
This style is one of the most widely used in Sumeru. You can see its influence on many of the Academia's buildings. If I could recommend only one of Sumeru's architecture styles, this one would be it. The central white section really brings the whole composition together. As for any shortcomings, I suppose the sections extending from the floral vault are prone to collecting dust. It must be a pain to clean them.
I see. So you've combined all your favorite sights from your travels into one. Like picking all your favorite candies out from a huge pile and building your dream house with them. Do you mind if I come in from the chimney just to take a look? I think not.
I always found the forest in Inazuma too gloomy, and the ones in Snezhnaya too frigid. This one, though, seems warm, humid, teeming with life. Nothing to make me hate it so far. Huh? Why are you so surprised? I have good moods every once in a while too, you know. Very diverse range of plants you have here. Clearly you have a keen interest in botany. Excellent. If nurtured, a budding interest can become a fruitful source of knowledge. In fact, why don't you tell me about each of these species? Their growth habits, preferences, etc. Don't worry. I'm here to fill in anything you leave out. I have a feeling it'll stick in your memory this time.
Such defiance. This is giving me deja vu. Takes me right back to when I was a rookie journalist, scouring the streets for potential news stories. When you get a lot of people gathered in one place, information starts to circulate. It's out of that environment that news is born. So we're not likely to stumble across any big stories today, with only you and me here. But that aside, if you're looking to stock up that newsstand, I recommend the Steambird.
Wow, you really thought of everything. I just love this style of table and chairs. The color, the design. Ah, so many memories. It takes me right back to when Lynette and I were little, and we used to do magic tricks on the street. Just like this. Check your pockets. Yep, you guessed it. I made my move while you were focused on the table and chairs.
This reminds me of the kind of places Linny takes me to do street magic. With a parasol for comfort, and without Linny's constant chatter, I estimate my energy recharge rate will double. I'm gonna sit here and drink some tea for a while. Wanna join me? I remember how much sugar you take in yours. Yet another view that evokes for me the times when I graced the stage of the Opera Epiclese. Ahem. You seem perplexed. The mist from the fountain is my curtain. The abundant blossoms my stage. A star performer is always ready to sing for an adoring crowd, wheresoever she may roam. metal sheet houses were difficult to build anywhere else. You never failed to impress. This has put me in the mood to go fishing. Wanna join?
These buildings and those spherical lamps, they use this style in Merusi Village, don't they? I recognize them from a picture album. Legends say that the home of the Melazines is a secluded little village deep under the water, far away from the rest of the world. The kind of village you read about in fairy tales. But I've always believed it's real. Please don't tell anyone else I said that. Most people would probably think I'm just being childish.
You know, I've sent quite a few people to the Fortress of Meripede. Since it's a place of second chances, I hope they make the most of it and take the opportunity to redeem themselves. Most important of all, I hope they learn right from wrong and turn away from crime in the future.
beautiful. It's just like an oil painting. So colorful. Certain colors evoke particular flavors very strongly. For instance, just a glimpse of the blue and green hues of mint in the distance feels crisp and refreshing, while the glossy orange of buell fruit is intrinsically sharp and sweet. Then there's your hair color. Not that I'm gonna gobble you up. I just mean, up close you give off a unique, glorious radiance, both visually and in terms of your energy.
Amazing! Look at all these beautiful stalls. I can arrange them however I want. Really? Okay, let me think. Let's put the Snug Saurian Lounger here, and a display for the nighttime sunglasses over there, and oh, we can't forget the Friendship Triangle Tandem Surfboard. It takes 3 people to ride it, and oh boy, is it a blast! These are all brand new products I got in recently. You see anything you like? Feel free to take your pick. It's on me. Now that I think about it, blacksmithing is a great workout. I visited Shilonen's workshop a bunch of times whenever I need to commission some custom equipment. Always wanted to try my hand at hammering something, but she never let me. But since you have a whole setup here, would it be alright if I used it? That way, I can try out any new ideas I have as soon as they pop into my head.
plants are growing superbly, and you can tell they're in a great mood. You're really good at taking care of your friends. Of course, if you ever find they get upset, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to come cheer them up for you.
Well, well. These trees and plants really look the part, don't they? For a moment there, I thought we were at Kenichi's home. Feeling homesick? Moved to tears? Go ahead, let it out. You can ugly cry here. And hey, maybe if you ask your friends nicely, they'll make you a nice mountain to rest your little head, so you can live here forever.
That still leaves the problem of where to put you. And this place is far too pleasant for a Saurian who just earned himself another timeout.
teleport my entire home here. It's like a treat within a treat. You know what I mean? Like when you buy a drink and under the bottle cap it says have another drink. And then you go get your free drink and that one gives you another free drink? A string of good luck? I want to share some of this good luck around, starting with you. Here you go. Traveler, wherever you tread, may you find stray Mora at your feet.
Impressive observation skills. I can tell from the layout and the decor that you understand my tribe well. Take a look at these colored pomegranate husks, for instance. They're hardy enough that the scions of the canopy often use them as containers for deliveries. And when necessary, they can also be used for self-defense. Here, I'll show you.
How dare you demonstrate that in your sovereign ruler? Do you have a death wish?
I like it. You'll only find buildings of this style in the Flower Feather Clan. My own house looks just like this. Don't be fooled by the rounded exterior. It's much more spacious on the inside than you'd expect. Looks like an onion. You really think so? furnishings take me right back to my childhood. Like these tall things, for instance. I remember finding it really hard to climb up to the top. And then, once you grow up, you practically have to bend double to see the things down low more clearly. Huh. You grow up just to bend back down.
Thank you for installing all this furniture. It makes me feel like I'm right back home. Although, it'll still take me some time to adjust to not having the view of the sacred mountain on the other side of the roof. Oh, come visit me at the Collective of Plenty sometime. I'll be your host. Sure, it's good to have a cozy place to call home, but there's more to life than being cozy. The real meaning is in the journey.
This is a useful bunch of kit, bro. You should buy a set. You can't go wrong with this if you're looking to raise Saurians. And if you're not looking to raise Saurians, then, I'm sure Paimon would be right at home here. That said, what kind of creature is Paimon exactly?
plants are from Nodcry. I've been to my fair share of places, you know. Enough to be able to tell at a glance which plants come from where. Come on, let's visit my garden in Nodcry. I'll show you what's what.
This place reminds me of when I first arrived in Nodcry. It is a mysterious place. Sometimes the rain flies upward toward the sky, and the flowers and plants by the roadside shy away from me. Everything there is so different compared to Mondstadt. But going to faraway places is like reading an unfamiliar story. Such wondrous surprises are exactly the kind of experience that only a new book can provide.
When I lived in Nasha Town, I liked to find cozy corners to nestle into, so I could read my books while watching people come and go. I realized that the rules written in books never change, but people are always breaking them anyway. You've been very faithful to the original style. This room reminds me of all sorts of weird and wonderful stories. If you have the time, maybe I can share some of them with you?
Walking around a place like this gives me the feeling I'm about to turn a corner and run straight into the flagship. I tried no shortage of local libations while we were out on expedition. Drinks from Leeway, Natlan, but if we're talking about spirits, it's hard to look past Snezhnaya and Firewater. However, all those miles and all that drinking only made me realize how much I miss the taste of home. There's something unforgettable about Mondstadt wine.
This place. It feels so familiar. Oh, hey! There's a blacksmith! I can use it to fix up my weapons. And my... forget it. I know it's gonna lecture my ears off if I screw it up again.
This house indeed resembles the style preferred in Nasha Town. It's missing a bit of that authentic flavor, though. Where are the opportunists scheming in their rooms? The adventurers nursing dreams of greatness? The sacks of jingling, clinking mora? What I'm trying to say is, how am I supposed to put my talents to work?
Oh, you even have these. These drums are the Guhenki's favorite instruments. I used to worry that they would get carried away and hurt themselves, but as though to loudly drum away my concerns, they played even harder. Can you teach me how to make them? I'm sure those children would be happy to receive one as a gift.
Seeing as no one else is here, may I share something private with you? Sometimes I wonder if the Frost Moon Scions are a little too taken with antler and moon imagery. The furnishings are beautiful, certainly, but you have to take care to avoid getting your hair or clothing caught in them.
Not bad at all. In fact, it looks quite sturdy. Every bit as practical as the fortifications our logistics unit has built. Don't let this haphazard collection of materials fool you. When combined in just the right way, they can withstand even the most ferocious of enemy onslaughts. This knowledge comes from precious lessons learned in the heat of battle.
draw you and me and Anefa holding hands. That way, it'll look more like the Clink Clank Crumb Cake craft shop. Did you transport Silver Moon Hall all the way here for me? No. Is it like a reflection in the water? How lovely. This brings back so many beautiful memories. I suppose we're just missing my song now.